All right, so our next program is a grade calculator program, and in this you're going to work with functions that you have designed and built for yourself. In the module for this is the usual setup as far as all the various different versions and things that we've got here. There are a couple of things that I want to highlight real quick. First of all, when you do version 1, you'll find that I've provided you with some starter code. The starter code has quite a bit of stuff in it. There's the usual, suggested backlog and things like that. But I have, for this particular program, already given you some variables to use. And I've already given you some scores that you're going to use. So the whole point of this is to calculate a marking period in a semester grade. And so initially, you're going to use these 3 scores for the marking period 1 grade, and you're going to use these 4 scores for the marking period 2 grade. All right. So you'll notice that it says in version 5, you will build something so that the user is able to enter their own grades, but not until version 5, which means up until version 5, your outputs are going to be pretty boring because it's always going to be based on these scores right here. But that also means that we'll should always get the exact same outputs. Okay, so let me show you, since version 5 is where that changes, let me show you real quick what version 4 will look like. Version 4, you can see when I push the run button, well, not a whole lot happens. It just gives me my outputs. There's the marking period 1 grade, there's the marking period 2 grade, and there's the semester grade. Okay, so by the time you get to version 4, it's using these grades that I've given you initially to calculate the marking period 1, 2, and semester grade. All right, now to do each one of these, what it's doing is it's using a function that averages these numbers in the list together. Okay, so that'll be really what you're doing in version number 2 is you're going to build the function that will average the numbers in the list together. One thing to notice is that the lists are different lengths. So you'll have to make sure that when you're averaging those numbers together that your function can handle lists that have various different lengths. Okay, so that's some flexibility that you have to build into it. Ultimately, at the end, the final product that you create is going to look like this. Once you've built the final function that allows people to enter grades, it'll ask a question, what is a grade? Type it in grades. So you're going to give it some grades. Let's just say that in the first marking period, the person earned those 3 grades. And then notice it says once you get no more grades, enter the word done. So I type done. Now it asks me for the second marking period, so it's running the function again. This is the same function, just running a second time. And I'll put in some different scores. Second marking period, this person didn't do very well. Kind of brought it on a little bit at the end, but never quite recovered. Done. So now it shows the grade for each marking period and the semester. You'll see that in this version, it also shows the letter grades. That is extra credit. To build in the letter grades is extra credit. So required is just the number grades. Extra credit will be the letter grades. All right, so that's what you're doing in the grade calculator program. Thanks for watching. If you've got any questions or concerns, let me know. I'll try to help. Otherwise, good luck.